Yo, Seawiz coming back at ya. We are back for this week's weekly attempt on a new tower, which will be available for us to play. I initially thought it changed over every Sunday night, but I did just log in before I started this video, and it already says 6 days left, so it must have already turned over. So I must have had that mixed up. It must reset on Saturday nights. So that's actually good information, because now that means I can do the run, hopefully get it done on Sunday, upload it Sunday night, and then it'll be there for Monday. So if that helps anyone out for the rest of the week, it gives a lot more time for it to actually be helpful to people. So yeah, good to know. Now we know we can do them on Sundays. So I haven't been in there, I haven't played the tower, I literally just logged in just to check. Went in, see that it says 6 days 14 hours, which means that it must have reset Saturday at 12 o'clock Saturday night. Yeah, I always thought it was Sunday, but yeah, now we know. Now we mother know. This is it's not a very good start, being on one of these levels as the first floor, because these are actually the harder levels, these third dimension levels. When I say third dimension, what I mean is like when you play the base game, it's like the third area of yeah, see? I'm gonna restart. There's no point in carrying on when I literally died on the first floor. Let's see. My point literally said straight away as soon as we got in there, this is a bad start. This is I already know them levels are always harder. Yeah, but what I was trying to say about it being third dimension, it's obviously the name of them levels is other dimension, but it's like the third tab over. You got like the base game, and then you got the, I can't remember what the second area is, and then you got other dimensions, so it's like the third one. So I said third dimension, it's, you get what I mean. Yeah, we didn't have to die then. I just wasn't, to be honest, I wasn't concentrating. If I had hit my heel, we would have been alright. Alright, so I've got to be on the ball a bit. It's a bit... Well, wait a minute. We also didn't take advantage of this. Radiance and crit, it's really good. I'll probably take the Radiance. I mean, either one would be good. Even protection, very good. Everything's considering it's only got one enchantment on everything, everything is really good. But it's all too expensive. Everything's like classed as powerful, so it's minimum 2 points to upgrade. But it's basically all decent stuff, which is nice, makes a change. Why are these doing so much damage? This is really difficult. This is really difficult. I'm starting again. Doing crazy damage to me, man. Like, it's gonna be one of them weeks again, isn't it? Difficult tower. I'm not gonna carry on when I literally lost a life on the first floor. It's just, this just don't make any sense. You might as well restart. I mean, I don't know what the rest of the tower has got in store for me, so to take a loss on a life straight away is, yeah, it's alright, we need to be able to stay back, and that dude with the axe. Alright, we got to try and like there we go. We'll be alright. The amount of damage that he does is insane. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take it slow because of my potion. See, the thing with this tower, it's all about overcoming and adapting with what you've got available. So we might have died a few times, but then we learn from our mistakes, we adapt, and yeah, we put the plan into action with the adaptation. Bam. We go bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Just take this totem. I think blast fungus or totem, probably a good choice on either one. I don't know whether to go with radiance or crit. Obviously one's going to be more damage, one's going to be healing. I think radiance, to be honest. I'm almost debating not taking the totem and just, because we're going to have radiance, and just taking a point. Because then we could put one into protection as well. Ah, but if we get the totem, we could do final shout and have the totem. We'll take the totem. Just in case we don't get anything decent armor wise for a little while, we can do final shout totem. Is final shout? Ah, it's powerful as well. Yeah, everything was powerful. I already said that. So it all cost 2. Expensive to get your upgrades, but the thing is, if you end up swapping something else and it's not powerful, you'll be able to do so many of the tiers with the points you get back. This tower's crazy. This tower's crazy. This is floor 2. What the fuck? If I would have took crit instead of radiance, I'd have been. Yeah, I think I'd be dead. You'd kill stuff quicker, but I think you would still get caught up in the middle with all them people shooting you. You would still die. Crazy. It's gonna be another hard tower. I knew it. I knew it. Just from seeing the first floor, I knew it. But these are DLC levels, so what happens to somebody that's not got the DLC? Does it still let you play these levels? Or do we get a different tower to the other people? What don't have the DLC? Let me know. Interested. Snowball. Do I just wait another round, see if I can get... We'll see. I'll try and survive another round to get Radiance 2. I'll get Radiance 2 and then I'll do Final Shout. But if I die, I'll get Final Shout. Just to make it through the level. Can you hit them little balls? How long do they go on for, man? Like that, they're stupid. They are. Them little levitation balls are stupid. They stay active for way too long. Way too long. They shouldn't be active for that long. It's actually probably better than what we got. Still got the damage reduction, but it's got 30% melee damage. Higher health. 2 sets of perks instead of 1. Cowardice and artifact. Obviously the final shout is going to be really good with the totem. But the health's already, it's already dwindling. We need to replace it. I don't know if I'll replace it. Have a look. I'm gonna leave it for now. And go a little bit longer, I think. Now we'll go final shout next. Radiance 2 and then final shout. And then we'll aim for Radiance 3. But we should start thinking about replacing either piece by then. Just trying to get rid of that levitation straight away. It's just going to cause problems. No way, there's another levitation one all the way over there. Bread. Take some bread. Yeah, sometimes you just don't know with this tower, see, because sometimes it's like pretty much a walk in the park, and that's kind of how I was playing when I first came in. Wouldn't really, even though I did stay, oh, this is gonna be a hard one because what level, the floor level it was, I kind of was still in like a gear down. I wasn't really concentrating. Because yeah, it's definitely a difference from week to week with difficulty. Sometimes much easier, sometimes, I mean that, I can't remember what day it was, the date on the week, but it's labelled on my YouTube as extremely hard tower, and then in brackets, or worst tower ever, something like that. Yeah, the difficulty on that was crazy. I couldn't beat it. I probably could have if I would have put in the time to, but I just wasn't prepared to put in the amount of time that would have been needed. I already attempted it like 8 times. That was enough. That was enough time for me. Could have beat it. Could have beat it if I would have kept on attempting, but yeah. My point is, like, you just never know just how difficult it's gonna be from week to week. It's very different. We could take Anima Conduit and Committed or Sharpening. But then the heal we're getting is very delayed. Gonna be a delayed heal. I have to wait for the souls to get to us every time. I don't think I'm gonna do it. We do need to start replacing some of our gear, but I'm not that fond of anything. So it started us off with good stuff, and then like since then it's not really give us anything. Well, that armor we could have taken, but the health was basically not that much higher, but it did have an extra enchantment. We could have took that armor. I mean, we could take that and take deflect, all the reserves. Both are reserves pretty good in the tower. Don't think much of either one of the first two enchantments. But also that armor is good. Obviously, you're faster and still got the damage reduction, higher health. I'm still not convinced. Could be a mistake, but gonna go for Radiance tier 3 next. We only need to have final shout tier 1 really. It's good enough. Get off these crates, man. Born's artifact or cowardice. We could take that. I'm not really that keen on entertainer's garb. I mean, it's alright if you're playing with 2 people or more, but that's about it. but the enchantments are okay, and the health is quite a bit better. But this one is much better. We are taking that for sure. Yep. Take that. Because anyone that knows that Snowball is absolutely crazy. But we do want to upgrade Radiance first. Now we work on Snowball. But Snowball needs to be like tier 3. It needs to be tier 3 before it's really good. Can't move. Great. Great. Oh my days. You might say I was a little bit lucky. Wow, was it luck? I mean, yeah, that was a bit of luck. Luck with a bit of... I mean, there has to be a bit of skill in there, but... yeah, we need a stronger weapon. The Radiance is really good, but the damage is really bad. It's all well and good being tanky as anything, but it takes you ages to kill anything. Pretty difficult tower though. So far, pretty difficult. Don't like scatter mines. Don't like updraft home either. I mean, it is a 10-second cooldown though, with 5 targets maximum. Might be a play. I don't really like it that much, but it might be a play. Just for the sheer fact that it can well, it's got stun duration on it as well. Actually, I think we are going to take that. Wait there, let me... I normally wouldn't, but because our weapon's weak, we need something else to compensate. Because, I mean, we only just made it through that with the skin of our teeth. We need to be a bit stronger in one way or another, and if we can't do it with damage for our sword, we need to boost through something. Wouldn't usually like buying this, but yeah. You gotta take what you're given. To be honest, I've never really give it a fair trial. It's actually pretty strong, to be honest. Them spiders, man. Yo, that updraft home is pretty strong, actually. Using stuff in the towers changed my mind about quite a few things. The good thing about this is, I mean, it targets 5 players and it's got a cooldown of 10 seconds. I think when I first used the updraft tome was like really early on in the game, and yeah, I just wasn't really knowledgeable about the game as much to know the benefits of one thing compared to another, so I was like, it's not really that good, never used it again. Lifesteal and melee attack speed. It's obviously more damage, but perk wise, nah. Thundering bees. Double rampage. I like turtle armor, especially if you're using radiance or totem or leech. The health boost, and then you get the reduction as well. It's what I use like main game. I'm always using turtle armor. Well, at the moment I am anyway. Well, I was when I was playing the game. I know I'm playing it now, but I only just come on once a week to do the tower, so that's what I mean. We lose our radiance, but it's double damage. It's literally double damage. And we still got the totem. Or we could go with the soul healer, and we've already got 50% more souls. And hope that we get a better weapon on the next. Because the thing is, if we nearly die, final shout's gonna proc. It's gonna proc the totem and soul healer, and that can happen every 12 seconds. Oh, we got rid of final shout. Ah, nah, scratch that then. Take the weapon. It's double damage. We're losing the heal, but it's double damage. We got the totem. Hit by the bloody minecart. Alright, we're taking that. Snowball deflect and artifact cooldown. Poison while rolling. We lose 35% damage reduction. But it's got much more potential and got much more potential when it's upgraded. Losing that 35% is quite a lot. But you get deflect and snowball. That ultimate combo is really good. And artifact, yeah. You could even go with thorns. I don't know if to wait for Snowball 3. Or to go with Deflect. It's given a lot of armors with Snowball, which is really good. Quite a few of these armors have been viable. I'm still gonna stay with what I got. Because there's not much difference. I mean, that one could do cowardice, snowball, and then bees or artifact. Still think this is slightly better. Snowball, deflect, artifact. But you could definitely do that one. You could also do that one. Snowball and artifact or reserves. But you probably wouldn't do that because you're going to be swapping back to 2 enchantments instead of 3 again. Good enchantments, but yeah, you'd be making yourself weaker. Now, do I upgrade my totem? Or do I take a... I think we take a golem. Anyone that knows doing towers, pets, summons are really strong in a tower. Shall I wait till Snowball 3? I think I want to get... I do want to get Snowball 3. Yeah, I do want to get Snowball 3, because that's when Snowball is at its peak. Tier 3. I think I'm gonna do the armor. Because this weapon's not really a keeper weapon, it's only 2 enchantments, so unique in it's gonna be like... It will help on this boss fight, but then again, we'll probably get rid of it straight away after. Whereas this, if we unique it, this could be good for quite a few more floors. It's literally like... Yeah. It's pretty much almost a perfect armor. I mean, there's different sets of enchantments you could have what would still be considered perfect, but that's very good. Snowball, deflect, artifact cooldown. So yeah, we're gonna unique that. Reduced roll cooldown. And we got poison when we roll. I mean, it's useful. It's useful for the because it goes with the armor. The skill we just gained basically helps us with the armor that we've got. Now we can Snowball 3. Very good, very good. The arrows are pitiful underwater. We battered him for a bit then. The totem's doing okay heals. It's not, you know, it's not, I don't think it's gonna give us a full heart when we use it, but it's still helpful. You can't even shoot over that to shoot the Elder Garden. So he can shoot over the wall, we can't. Seems about fair. Oh yeah, I can just roll underneath him and poison him. Killed him with poison. Deflect 50% less damage when surrounded. I like shulker armor with the stuff was built like the actual armor perks, not enchantments, the armor perks. Shulker armor is really good, but the only real thing going for this is food reserves, that's it. Yeah, no way do we do that. I think we're good with armor for a little bit, because we uniqued it. We could get rid of the totem. It is starting to get a bit weaker. Seeds is good. Or we could take the point and upgrade deflect. Yeah, I think that poison would have been good. I think you could have done it either way on that, I think. You could have easily took the poison. Where's the door? Final shout, snowball. Damage reduction, melee damage. But the final shout's not really relevant anymore. If we would have picked up that new totem, it would have been. If we would have picked up the better version, the upgraded one that we had on offer, but we didn't, then that final shout would have been good, but otherwise, not really. Weakening, thundering, swirling or thingy, or guarding strike. It's already got spin attack in it. Double axe. But it's a bit different. Put one into weakness because it's straight away 20% less damage. Weakness is, yeah. Yeah, if we're gonna do weakness, we don't need to do guarding strike. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good weapon. But it does a swirling attack every second attack. That's really good. Some weapons have more attacks in the combo chain. Like for instance, the rapier is loads of hits before it ends the combo. So things like swirling and shockwave end up being really bad on the rapier. Anything with a chance percentage to proc is really good on a rapier because obviously it's fast. But yeah, anything that's procs at the end of the combo, bad on rapier. Good on this weapon because only 2 hits to the combo. Look, hit. It won't do swirling now. It won't do it unless there's an enemy on screen. But it's basically hit, swirl, hit, swirl, hit, swirl. And it would be the same with shockwave as well. It'd be hit, shockwave, hit, shockwave, hit, shockwave. Rapier's like swirl. Yeah, it's really bad. That's also something that I learned in the tower. I think that was in last week's tower. Because I never would have initially thought that it would be bad on a rapier, but it is. We got leech, poison or weaken, but no. This weapon's pretty good, to be honest. I mean, we are missing a heal. I do like to usually have a heal on my weapon, but We have got the totem, even though it's probably pretty weak now. It could still get us out of a little bit of trouble. Weapon's pretty strong. I ain't even got my golem out. Pretty good. Okay, so our armor is now weaker than the armor that's on offer. Like health wise. It might have been on the last one, I wasn't really paying attention. A lot of snowballs. There's a lot of armors with snowballs. This tower, which is good. Good for the player anyway. There's been quite a lot of final shouts as well. And artifact cooldowns as well, yeah. Them three have there's been a lot of. But nah, I think we go another one. Shall I wait till swirling 3 or shall I? Weakness 2. Weakness tier 1 is still really good. I think it's one of the best tier 1 perks. Just straight away at tier 1 it's like, yo, it's really good. Some perks are like, they're good once you get them fully upgraded. But yeah, weakness is 20% straight away is very strong. What hit me then? Something absolutely obliterated me. Or did I just get shot by so many arrows in a really quick succession? I can't say that word. Succession. Within a quick time period. I never realised I couldn't say that word. I'm not going to say it again because I sound like an idiot. I never realised. I never... Get rid of totem. Totem's weak. Of 2 summons. Replacing the updraft tome would have been... Well, I think what we done was the better option, to be honest. Because the tome was probably the weakest thing we had. So replacing it with another summon is... really good. How do we get over there? Oh. What? How do we get over there? Oh, through this. Okay. Alright, we're losing nearly 1,000 health now, so... Snowball. You could do any one of the second row. Chilling, protection, final shout. I probably wouldn't go final shout now because I ain't got a totem. But it's still a good perk nonetheless. And then you can go Thorns, or it's really good. Yes, nearly 1,000 more health. I think we do it. You could also replace the updraft tome with this and have 3 summons. But I mean, this is 1,000 more health and 35% damage reduction and 30% to negate with good perks. I think the armor's really good. We take the armor. We snowball straight away tier 3 because that is the champion. That would have show. Let's get at least 1 food reserves. Just so it's active. You could do Thorns if you want to. I think food reserves in the tower is really good. If I was playing base game, I would have went Thorns. But in tower, out of them 2, food reserves. That's just me though. Snowball and chilling's actually a good combo. I've got it on a piece of armor that I use in a normal game. It like locks down like a lot of the mobs just get locked down, like they can't move. Ah, wait there. Let's upgrade our weapon fully. What should I do? Lockdown or... They're both going to be good because this protection's just going to go towards the protection that I've already got on this armor. So we're going to be like really tanky. Or we can go lockdown. CC. With the snowball and chilling. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'll go protection just to add to what we've already got on the plate armor. I hate the drafts. Stupid wind, man. It's one of the most annoying things about Minecraft dungeons, in my opinion. I don't think it gets introduced until DLC. So yeah, if you ain't got the DLC, count yourself lucky. Well, you will still have to deal with it actually, because if you're doing this tower, and then you still got unfortunately have to deal with this shit. I just hate it because it just slows the game down, just constantly walk, stop, walk, stop, walk, stop. I mean, to me I find it a boring mechanic. It's just a really boring mechanic. And 184. It's high damage, same speed, high damage, but I don't think the pickaxe has a combo, does it? So how would that work for the swirling? Would it do it on every hit? That'd be crazy if it does. I honestly can't remember. I'm sure I've used the pickaxe with swirling before, but I just can't remember. I'm pretty sure it ain't got a combo, it just every time it's the same. Dum 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 dum. So does that mean that it does swirling on every hit? Or maybe they're like, nah, that's too strong, it has to be there for 2 hits. Wait, has the double axe even got a combo, or is it just spin attack on every attack? Because that would answer my own question then. And then it would be every 2 hits, because if they'd done that with a double axe, they would definitely do the same with the pickaxe. It's got Radiance tier 1. Weakens. Thing is, it's so slow. It's not really gonna. A lot of that stuff is like. %20 chance to proc. You know what I mean? The crit hit and the bees, unless you take the guarding strike. All right, the weakening is not. On chance hit to proc. It's every time you hit an enemy it will just weaken them guaranteed, but I don't know. I think that weapon's too slow with what it's got to actually work. I think what we got's better. Although the damage will be crazy on that. We're gonna lose a lot of AoE. It's gonna become single target again, and I don't think it will be better, to be honest. Again, losing all the AoE, it'd be single target again, more damage. We get. Nah, I'm just gonna wait it out. Hopefully we get something. Hopefully we get something better. We can still put weakness. What would be better to do, protection or weakening? First. This armor's not that old. I think we do the weapon. It's pretty good. Pretty good, it's doing damage. Ain't got a heal, which I do like, but it's doing work. This armor's really good as well, by the way. But like I said, it's pretty. We didn't get it that long ago, so it should still be relevant to what we're fighting against at the moment. It should be able to hold its own still, whereas this could do with a boost. $109. So that's 5% less damage taken. That's like 10% more. But this only comes into effect after you've hit a mob, whereas this is just active all the time. I'll wait for the protection, I think. Unless I die, and if I die and I think it can help, then maybe we're... Soul Hunter crossbow. 800 times 3, fast multiple projectile, soul critical boost. Oh, not a bad bow. You can put chain reaction on that and it's already got 3. You get like 3 with the chance of another 3. That'd be pretty crazy when it procs. Then you could do infinite or weakness. And then the last row, I don't know, it's not that great, but I'll probably go with the loot in, but I'm not going for a bow anyway. Oh, here we go. Thundering critical. Again, swirling. Don't go swirling on a rapier. I learned that last week. Absolute trash. Crit hit, exploding poison. They're both good. But we just powered this, didn't we? We just put power, we just upgraded it power. Maybe it might be worth keeping what we got. It's actually higher power level than this stuff. But I feel like that's got crazy potential. Thundering crit hit. And void strike. What do I do? What do I do here? I don't think we go with this one. just because of the first throw of enchantments. The poison would have to be the choice, but I mean, poison's alright. It's I feel like poison, I prefer it on a bow if I'm gonna put poison, usually. Because you could shoot a big group that's far away, drop the cloud, they will walk through it and take damage. I don't know what's gonna be a better choice. Keep what we got or this rapier. Thundering crit hit does sound like a really good, and Void Strike. But Void Strike tends to be better on a slower weapon, I find. But crit, and Void Strike with Thundering is... I'm just gonna keep what we got, I think. But you definitely could take this rapier. Reason being is just because the power level on this is 109. And with the way I've got this set up with the protection and all the damage reduction this plate armor's already got on it, with this weakening as well on this, it's like making us really fucking tanky. Alright, so with this we'll probably be doing more damage, but then we'll still be tanky, but we'll lose 20%. So I'm just gonna, yeah, the reason I'm sticking with what I got is it just works in with the build we're already using. Just stacking pure damage reduction basically. Plus it's got good damage on it anyway. With the thundering and the swirling, it's a 109 like I said. Which is, I mean, it should be base damage higher than these two anyway, even though this has got crazy potential. Personal preference really, you could definitely swap for this. I'm not gonna. Really personal preference. I think I'll wait until protection 3 now. Or should I take the weakening 2? Let's take the weakening 2. The thing is as well, because we got that swirling going on every second hit, everything's basically getting effective of weakness before it gets to me. The only thing that's not is ranged enemies what are shooting from a distance. Should have done an updraft tome on all these. I didn't think. Right, so it's over 1,000 more health now, but the enchantments are nowhere near as good, and It has got the 35% reduction, but it ain't got the negate. It's got melee damage though, so I mean, it's not bad. Enchantment wise, doesn't compare. But it's got damage reduction, melee damage, and it's got more health. Yeah, nah, what we're using is better, actually. Ah, if only that crit hit was in another... If only that crit hit was in the first slot. Crit hit Radiance Exploding, I'd have definitely took it. I'd have definitely took it, but... You really want crit hit and Radiance on gauntlets. Yeah, it's a shame. See, damage wise, we're definitely still doing good damage. This weapon's still holding its own. Okay, so now it's getting like comparable now. So we got a 109 weapon and this is 107, so still slightly stronger. And never reinforced. Well, it's a plate armor, but it's basically the same. So we... I mean, health-wise is much better, but we lose snowball and protection just to get more health. I don't think it's worth it. I think that the snowball and the protection and the food reserves, well, you can get food reserves still back on that one, but yeah, I'm not gonna switch. Leech, Void Strike. Trash enchantments. Let's take a golem, I think. I think we just wait to get protection too. So I mean, that swirling, just infecting everything with weakness straight away is... It's really fucking good, man. It's really damn good. Over here. keep looking at my mic and it looks like it's low. I think I had it angled wrong. Oh, my bad. I hope it wasn't cutting out at any point. Oh, we gotta go around. Yeah, I think I had my mic angled wrong, definitely. I can see it's coming through much better now. My bad. Could probably still make it better than that if I sit up straight. Deflect final shout's good, but I ain't got nothing to use the final shout with. What's it gonna do if I've already got out 3 summons? It can't re-summon them, so it's a waste. No way. These 2 armors are exactly the same enchantments. I've never seen that before. But wow, that's weird. That's so weird. There's no way that can be random and it just randomly picked the same enchantments on both. What would the chances be of that? Of all the... How many choices per enchantment slot with all them together? The odds on them two, if it was random each, that must be like a glitch in the game. There's no way it randomly did that, because the odds on that would be insane. Must have glitched. It must have glitched. Not trying to press the button, I'm trying to attack. Gotta be careful of that. Pink cloud is doing a lot of damage. Oh, it did go up. Bong, bing, boom. Ting tang walla walla bing bang. There's still a monster down there. Merchant next. Thing is, our weapon's starting to lose a bit of its oomph, and our armor's definitely needs replacing. 10 levels behind our armor. Weapons I only just got behind. But I don't want none of this. See, look, 6,000 health. We've got 3,800. We're way off. Actually, I'll keep the points for in case whatever we get next. Because I don't think getting another food reserve is gonna help that much. I mean, it might. If we get stuck on a boss, maybe I'll do it. Because it'll throw 2 food on the floor. Tier 3 weakness. I don't know, we could go for it. But we ain't even got enough to do that anyway, so... Can't do that yet. Tricky one, tricky one. Like I said, the weapon's only just fallen behind. They're both keepers. They're both like, you could keep both. They're both keepers. But I think the armor's fallen behind. More so. Let's catch ourselves up. Wow, that's really good considering we got 3 summons. Holy shit. We went from 3,800 health to 7,000 and pet damage. We're much stronger than what we was. Like I said, the weapon isn't really that. It isn't really behind. It was like 1 power level behind. Worry about that creeper. Oh, he's dead. Bloody, the wind attacks knocking me about everywhere. How do we get over there? Where's the button? Is there a button? How do we get over there? Locked. Where's... Gotta be a button somewhere. Ah. I'm hungry, man. Radiance crit hit. Shockwave. I think we found a winner. Double radiance crit. Slow weapon though, so the crit won't. The crit and the radiance, it will proc on both, but it won't be nearly as good as something which is quicker. Oh my lord, out of mercy. Ah man. If only the second... If only that second row was shockwave or swirling. The radiance and the crit hit will proc a lot. But... we're gonna be and the Void Strike. We're going to be missing out with AoE. But it will be killing single targets quick. And you'll be getting a lot of heals. This is got everything. AoE, healing, extra damage. Yeah. I think you can actually heal your pets with the Radiance as well if they're in the blast. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I've seen that happening when I was playing in game before. Maybe I'm talking out my backside, but I'm sure I noticed it happening. I was like, oh shit, that's healing my pets. You could take that bow just for the anima conduit, but then you're gonna have to commit a good amount of points just to get it up and running properly, and that's gonna take away from anything you want to do from these. I mean, that's 3 powerfuls. And they're all near, it's nearly full, yeah, I mean. You could take it, it's up to you. This is a good weapon as well. I don't think it's better than what we're using though. Radiant Swirling. Change or Leech. Yeah, it'll still be good. You'll still be doing good damage and a shitload of healing. I'm gonna keep what I got. Could definitely swap. There's definitely a few different ways that this tower could be done. You don't have to do it the way I done it. No, not at all. There's actually been like quite a lot of. It started off with a load of crap options, but then I'd say, I can't remember what floor it started, but let's say from floor, I don't know, 8 onwards, 10 onwards, it's been really good. Well, there's been a lot of options. Not everything's been really good, that's a lie. But there has been a lot of options whilst going through the tower that you could easily do it differently than the way I've done it and still be successful. Yeah, the tower, this tower started off really difficult, and then yeah, like I said, the choices just got much better. not sure how many people this video will help, because like I said, there's probably multiple ways that you could complete this tower. But, I mean, there's entertainment value as well. I'll still put it up. Ah, no way. Radiance, thundering. Or you could do exploding. Both very good. $8,000 health. Snowball thorns. Nah. I mean, the extra pet damage with 3 summons is crazy. Radiance, Void Strike, Thundering. It's really good. Would have been better if it was Radiance crit hit Thundering, because Void Strike's better on a slower weapon, because the multiplier will raise more in between each hit. A fast is actually Void Strike. Actually, the faster the weapon, the less effective it's gonna be between each hit. It's a good weapon though. Still gonna do a shit ton of damage. I'm not gonna swap. I'd rather just take the points and get Shockwave fully upgraded. Yeah, see. On the next one we'll be able to do it. And that'll be the last floor then. The weapon will be fully upgraded. On the last floor, bada boom. This weapon is doing good though, it's doing work. I ain't got no complaints. Popping Radiance pretty often. Enough to keep me alive. Last floor, boss. I think we just upgrade our Can I have 2 of the same? Can't. Exploding Radiance, swirling. Give you this tower's give really good choices. Like midway to the end. A lot of good shit. Shockwave Radiance crit hit. Yeah, you miss out on the crit hit. I think crit hit's really important. Don't get me wrong, this will do damage, them daggers. Yeah, it would have been better if the exploding was either replaced with crit or the swirling was replaced with crit. Then I would have probably switched, because you only need one of them AoEs, the exploding or the swirling, Switch one out with crit. Bada boom. Very good. Thing is, we don't really need to save any more points, because the 4 points we're gonna get now is gonna go on to shockwave. We got nothing else that we can afford or that we want. Let's just upgrade. Just do that. Usually he wouldn't attack, but because of my summons, he's attacking. I might actually leave the summons dead and see if it works. Because he's attacking because of the summon. Or maybe it doesn't work on the boss version, but on these other ones in game, you can just stand in front of them and hit them and they won't do anything. It might not work on the boss version. So let's get all my shit out and should be able to do it. Even if we die, I think we're gonna be able to do it within 3 lives. That I tells you. Victory. Sweet. What we got? What we got? Levitation shot. Yeah, I'm not overly keen on that. Damage reduction, souls gathered, lifesteal, chilling, tier 3 built in. That's a good start. but it's not very good on the other enchantments. Void Strike, greater damage. I think the bow's probably the best out of all of them. Or you could try fixing this at the thingy smith. I don't think much of that at all, the short bow. Because that's got chilling 3 built in, life steal and the damage reduction. But you would literally have to fix all three slots. That's a lot of fixing. And you might be thinking, yeah, but food reserves. I wouldn't use food reserves in the normal game. Good in the tower, but I wouldn't use it in the normal game usually. You use your potion, you heal up to full health, you run away and you deal with enemies on the other side of the map. The food just gets left there, it's a waste of time. Unless you got allies with you. So pretty much all of that's... I mean, the fire aspect... it's okay, it's nothing to write home about. Void Strike, greater damage, good start. Poison on a bow, I've already said that's good. You could even do committed, both are gonna work. Crit hit, weakness or exploding, good. The only one I'm not keen on is the 3rd row, but yeah, the void bow wins for sure. Maybe use the smith to fix the 3rd row. I'm not even sure what that perk is. That's what we got the last tower. Or is it this? These have been the last 2 towers. Both pretty good stuff. I mean, this weapon's really good. Again, we can't. This is bloody annoying. Something low level. Worth keeping that. Two soul things on it. Crit hit. It's worth keeping. Will we ever upgrade it? Probably not, but I'm a hoarder. I'm a big fat hoarder when it comes to loot games. But I have been through all this stuff. This is all like decent shit, if you look. It's all good stuff, even though it's low level. You could just blacksmith all of this and it would be good. But we need to get rid of something. Just so I can hold that weapon on me. I'd rather have it on me. Some of these bows might be replaceable. I mean, I'm not that much of a bow guy. That's a prospector bow. Yeah, that's good for farming. See, I think I've already got another bow that I used with 2 prospectors, and unless that is the one. I don't think it is the one though. Sure, I got another one. Something low, or something that ain't that good that maybe I've saved and I shouldn't have. I find it harder to justify what's really good on a bow than others, because I don't know, bow's a bit trickier in my opinion. So 140. I don't really want to get rid of any uniques though. Some of these uniques might not be 100% really good shit, but I want to just keep the uniques because they're like named items, you know what I mean? Wouldn't mind trying to get one of each, but I've pretty much stopped playing this game except for doing the towers, but like I said, I am a hoarder. Come on, man, there's got to be just one thing what stands out as being dodgy. It makes sense that they're in, because like I said, I did go through all of it, but... See, that's not that good, but then I don't know if I've got another purple storm, so I've probably just kept it just because of that reason. Oh, what about this? This ain't that good. 139, we can get rid of that. Few shot exploding. I mean, are we ever gonna upgrade that? I'm pretty sure I got ever bows with that on. Even though that wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad, but I'm pretty sure I got ever bows with that combination that are better. What is that perk? Yeah, it's pretty garbage. That bow that we just got, I was right. The third row of enchantment slots would need to be changed, and then that bow would be good. But on this one, you could go exploding, growing, and then web. Not that bad. Not that bad. I mean, the web is a bit annoying that you have to do a fully charged shot. It's alright. If you get it set up in the right spots, it can be alright, but it is a bit annoying having to keep fully charging every shot for it to work. Crit hit. Chain reaction exploding is pretty good. I'm sure I got a few of these left spell bows. And that ain't that special. Let's have a look if I got another pink one. We have. Chain reaction power exploding. We don't need this one then. Made a bit of room for a couple more items. Yeah, I mean, you could take, instead of the bowstrings, you could take the gravity. I'm personally not a great fan of it. And I think it's better on a melee weapon than it is on a bow, if you're gonna do it. So yeah. All in all, not bad. But you need to fix the third slot to make it truly, truly good. But yeah, that's the tower for this week, people. That is, so I've been dating my towers wrong. Because I've been dating them from Sunday to Sunday. When actually it's been Saturday to Saturday. So yeah, the dates have been wrong. This has been the tower from the 5th of August to the 12th of August. I hope this can help some people. If you're struggling, you should be alright. If you can make it past the first, I don't know, 8 floors or so, then you start getting crazy gear and you should be alright. But you might struggle up until that point maybe. The tower does start off hard. I mean, I died 2 times straight away. but I wouldn't really, yeah, I was playing like rubbish. I wasn't really giving the tower my full attention. But that being said, that doesn't take away from the fact that it does start off hard. The tower starts off hard, and then yeah, you get good gear. So if this helps anyone, if this can help anyone, I hope it does. Otherwise, if it's just for entertainment purposes, I hope you enjoyed. I'm currently doing a tower every week. I don't know how long I'm gonna continue to do it for, but as people are watching them, I'll keep doing them. And I do enjoy just coming on here and seeing what the tower has to offer every week. It's kind of fun, little challenge. It's nothing too crazy, an hour or two, you're done. But yeah, hope you enjoy, people. If you did, consider hitting a follow, like. And I'll see you in the next one. See you. Peace.